Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Monster Hunter Freedom Unite. Last episode we got done with our first quest. Now I'm just gonna show off a little bit more of the town, specifically the farm. And there's a couple people that want to talk to us right now, so we'll go up to this lady right here. She is the feline comrade dealer, I guess you would say. She's like a, she just travels around with all these cats, and basically these cats, they help you out in the sense that you can use them to cook food for you in your house, which will give you boosts. And also, you can actually hire some of them to go on quests with you. Only one at a time though, but you can have multiple different feline comrades. And they help out a lot, they really do. Even though they're not very strong and they don't really attack with a whole lot of power, they definitely help in the sense that it makes a distraction for the monsters, some of the larger monsters that are a little tougher, so that they actually target the feline instead of you. So right now, I mean, I'm not really, like, I've never really focused on a lot of this. I mean, obviously, kitchen level 1 or 2. 2 is probably better to start out with. Fruit and drink, though, I think I'm gonna go with the one that has meat and milk. And I'll go into more of that later. Unfortunately, right now, that's all I can hire is just one to cook for me, and that cat is gonna go hang out inside of my house, just waiting for me to go cook some food for me. But we'll get into that later. I mean, that really isn't something that you really particularly need until later. It gives you buffs whenever they cook food for you. It does cost a little bit of money. You have to pay, I think with one cat it costs like 50 credits, or zennies, whatever the hell the money is called in this game. And then this guy over here, though, he's basically just saying like, oh, hello there, are you bored? Would you like to tend to this farm that we have over here? Why, sure, I would. And basically this farm is where you will come in between quests to gather just extra materials. And these are the same types of materials that you can gather while you're in quest, but this is just like a dedicated area to come and gather up materials. Like, right now I don't have a whole lot here. This farm is actually kind of shit until you upgrade it, so you get some more of those points that I was talking about earlier from gathering extra stuff during the quest and then turning it in. But like right here you can get a honey farm going with a beehive, which I don't have right now, and then over here you can like plant trees to collect some mushrooms, which I don't have right now. But what I do have is a place to come over here and mine some ore, so I'll just do some of that. I think you can only gather like 3 points, and right now it's only going to give us like stone and maybe some iron ore to begin with. Not really a whole lot, but as you upgrade, there we go, I got a piece of iron ore. As you upgrade though, as you upgrade your farm, you will be able to gather more, like, rare materials, more useful stuff. I mean, even though at the beginning, though, like, iron ore and stone and stuff like that, it's actually pretty useful. And then over here, we can come over here and gather some bugs, which if you go out in the field, like, if you're going to mine out in the field, you need a pickaxe. If you're going to gather bugs out in the field, you need a bug net. But here in the farm, you don't need to bring any of that stuff. You can just gather it all up, just like that. And then, over here is the fishing pier, which I don't really particularly use a whole lot, but I will demonstrate it. As you can see, you can hit square to go fishing, and you have 3 bait remaining as you start. And you just kind of throw your bait out there, and you wait for it to sink under as a fish grabs it, and then you hit X as soon as it goes under to try and catch a fish like that. Yep, and I got him, son! Give me that fish. What kind of fish is it? It's a knife mackerel. Alright, I mean, I'll just go ahead and throw it out there. Like, particularly, like I said, I don't particularly use this. I usually just buy my fish if I need any, which you really don't need too much in the game, but fishing is just kind of boring. And I got this one as well. That one's the biggest one, I think. Which kind is this? A pin tuna? What's up? Alright, we'll throw our last bait out there. Let's see what we got here. We'll just catch this last fish and then finish up the farming part. Okay, we got the little runt there. Let's pick him up. Let's see what he is. He's a sushi fish. Alright, so, and that's the farm. Oh yeah, last thing of the farm. Here is where, like, as you can see, I only have one little row of planting to start out with. But here you can plant, and in between quests, you can come back here and gather up what you plant. It will mature. And you talk to this cat right here to plant things. But right now, yeah, I don't have anything plant. I guess I could plant a paintberry. Just to kind of demonstrate, you just hit paintberry, and then as you get some fertilizer, like some dung and stuff like that, you can use the worms if you have 5 to level up that row, but I don't have any, I don't have enough. but you can, and it will produce more than what it would if you don't actually fertilize that row in between quests. So yeah, I'm just gonna tell them to plant that one little paint berry, which you can mix to paint, which you can use to make paintballs. And then what a lot of people don't realize is starting out, you can actually come over here. This is your own little farm Popo, and you can gather up his poop, which if he has any. Ooh, I got some dung! Yes! I got some poop. I think he only gives you one, though. Yeah, he only gives you one. Alright, so, and then there's a small item box here. You can just use this to deposit or take out items, but you can't actually change your equipment like you can inside the house. So I will go ahead and put in everything that I farmed out here, which, you know, wasn't a whole lot, but as time goes on, like as you come back here and visit in between quests, it does add up, and as you level up the farm, it does help out a whole lot, trust me. Okay, so with that aside, I'm gonna go change my weapon. I showed off the bow a little bit last quest. I'll change it to something else. I'm gonna take I guess I'll try the lance. Honestly, like I said, I've never really used the lance that much, but we'll go ahead and try it out. I'm not too sure how good I'm gonna be with it, but we'll see. And then we'll just do a little Slayin quest real quick. We'll do 1 star. That's all I can choose right now. And then we'll do the hunt the carnivore. We're gonna go hunt some Geoprey, which are kind of like raptors, and it's in the same location as I was in last time, the Snowy Mountains. Pretty much most of the quests until I get later on are gonna be in that area. So let's go ahead and depart. And so, like last time, we start out here at the base camp, and you can run over here to the blue box and pick up some items. You get the map, whetstones to sharpen. I will need those for the lance because the lance will get dull very quick. First aid meds to heal, rations to heal my stamina. I'll go ahead and take the hot drinks, even though I'm not going to need them, but it's good to just go ahead and start stockpiling on that stuff early on because this armor, like I said, has the negate cold skill, and I'm always warm no matter what. So like if you look at the map there, if you have a look in the top or right portion, as you can see, areas 3 and 4 are blue, which means it's cold, and then 7, 6, and 8 are also, you know, that grayish color, and they're covered in snow, so they're cold as well. Blue means it's covered in ice. 1 and 2 are not cold, it's just grassy type areas, you know. So as I said, I haven't really used the lance a whole lot, so I'm gonna go ahead and like test it out a little bit. I know you can block because you have the shield, so I'm gonna run up and hit triangle, and there we go. I'm kind of comboing this guy, and then you can hold R to block, and you can move as you block, and then you can kind of poke as you have it blocked. Oh, okay, so that's nice. You can actually move around when you have the block engaged, so that's good. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest this guy, hopefully get some raw meat or something. I got a brute bone, that'll probably come in handy later for a weapon or something that I need. And then I got a Popo tongue, which is an account item, and once I finish this quest, that'll just give me extra points. Okay, so enough of that. We'll just go ahead and head up to Area 4, and then I'll pass through Area 4 and head up into Area 5, which will probably have some Geoprey to slay, some of those raptor-looking enemies. So this is like your first quest to actually go kill something that is like slightly a threat to maybe some newer players and stuff like that, if you're not familiar with the mechanics of the game and stuff like that, because it can be frustrating to learn how the combat works, because some people complain that it's like too slow and sluggish, but I mean, in a way it's kind of realistic. Like, this is a hunting simulation. It's a fictional hunting simulation at that, but it is a hunting simulation as to where it's actually realistic. Like, I have this big ass weapon. It's actually kind of hard for me to handle this big ass weapon. See, already this weapon has already decreased in power. The sharpness has gone, and they are fucking me up right now. Like I said, I'm not very particularly skilled with this weapon, so I'm just gonna kind of block and like poke at him, and then I'm gonna roll. Oh, I was gonna try to roll out of the way. I'm gonna try to fuck these guys up right now, and then I think yeah, you can start charging. If I hold R and then hit square and circle and triangle at the same time, I'll start charging like that, which is pretty good. Okay, so this weapon. Okay, so it looks like I killed one. I'm gonna put my weapon away and try to try to carve him real quick before those other things attack me. Can I get it? Can I get it? Yes. Alright, so yeah, you want to carve. Every time you kill something, you want to try and get the carve. Especially early on, because those pieces are going to help you create weapons and armor. Oh my god, I just got knocked out of the area. Okay, so we'll put my weapon away. My quest is to slay 5 of those guys, so I'm not backing down. I'm going to go right back in there. Even though they just kicked my ass a little bit, I'm going to run. Whoa, that was a little weird. Okay, so, come on, let's do this. I think I just killed another one. Yep, I did. Oh, bitch! Die! Yes. Alright, so I got all 3 of them. Well, there was 2 of them just now, but I did get the other one. Alright, so I got a Geoffrey scale. Let me see if I can get that other one before he disappears. And you do have to try and get these things kind of quick, because they will disappear. Small monster bone. Okay, good, good, good. And now I'll run down into... Oh, shit. Well, I didn't mean to run into this area. Area 6 here. I'll run back into Area 5. And all those are gone. Sometimes they respawn. In this particular case, they did not. I'll run down into Area 3 here and kill some of these guys down here, because there's bound to be some. Because this is kind of like their nest. And I don't know why that keeps happening to me. That's weird. Hopefully I'll get that sorted out. Maybe I just need to restart the emulator or something. Alright, so... Come here, bitch. Come on. Come on, let's go. Let's do this shit. Yes! Fucking shit up. I don't like the dodge mechanic with the lance, actually. Because you don't actually roll, you just kind of sidestep and backstep. I really don't like that. So I probably won't be using this weapon much more after this quest. Come on, let's do this shit. Oh, shit, son. Alright, 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 come here. Come here. Take it, bitch. Take it. Yes! Alright, so that was the first slaying quest. I'm gonna go ahead and try to carve him up. And then while I'm waiting, oh shit, this fucking bug, son! Get away from me. While I'm waiting, while I'm waiting for the quest to end, I'm gonna go ahead and, oh my god. I'm gonna start gathering up some of these blue mushrooms. Damn it, bug, just leave me alone. Let me gather the damn mushrooms, you motherfucker. No! Come here, bitch. Come here. I'm gonna wreck you. Alright. Blue mushrooms are gonna come in handy later on. I'm gonna be able to produce potions with them. And stuff like that. So I'll go ahead and gather up as much as I can. You want to try anytime you have a little second between quests, you know, as you're waiting for a quest to end. And that bug just fucking paralyzed me. How about that shit? So when you're paralyzed, this is a good opportunity to show you. When you're paralyzed, you want to try to, oh my god, why is that happening? I need to figure that out. Maybe I need to restart the emulator. I don't know why it keeps doing that. But, while you're paralyzed, you want to try to roll the analog stick and hit the dodge button repeatedly, so you can kind of wake up out of it quicker. Because if you don't, you're just going to lay there like a dumb for a really long time. So I got some money and all that stuff for hunting the carnivore. And for that popo tongue that I carved off like way earlier at the very start of the quest, I got some 45 poke points for that I can use to renovate my farm and stuff like that later on. Alright, would you like to save? Yes, I would. Let's save. And I think I'm gonna... Yep, it's coming up close to the time where I need to end the episode. But before we do that, let's talk to this little granny right here. Meet again. What a good fortune. Blah, blah, blah. So now she has these feline comrades. Before, she gave me a feline chef for free. Now she has ones that I can spend money on to buy and have them be, comrades for me to help me fight. And, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and get this... Oh, man. I don't like his name. I do like that he uses weapon only. Because when they use, like, sometimes you see, like, here it says mainly bombs. It means they throw these barrel bombs and they explode, and it actually does damage to you. They'll throw them at the monster that you're fighting. And sometimes it can help, but sometimes it can ruin your fucking day. Especially if you're trying to, like, capture the monster and you don't want to necessarily hit it. Like, if you put it in a paralysis state and now you want to try and capture it. The feline that uses bombs can wreck your fucking day. So I am going to go weapon only. I'm going to go ahead and spend 1,000 credits here to get Benki. Or Benkai. I'm going to call him Benki. We'll get him. He's level 2. And he costs 1,000 zenny, so yeah. Oh no, I don't want to hire another one. That's the only one. Alright, and so now that we hired him, we actually spent the money to hire him, I need to go into the feline kitchen where my other feline that is a cook for me is hanging out. And this is just a little intro. You don't actually see this every time you come in here. Just the first time you come in here, you'll see this. So, that guy right there, he's the chef, new chef in town here, cutting around, being a cat, you know. Look at those cute little chickens. Those cute little chicks hanging out. Little do they know, these little chicks here are gonna become food for me later. Haha. So alright, so there's my chef. His name is Peach. Or her name, I don't know. I hope it's a her. He's just cutting around. And when you want to eat, you come up in here and you ring the bell, which I'm not gonna do right now because I have no use in eating right now. And there's my little warrior cat, Benki. He's gonna assist me on some quests. So, in order to actually turn him active, I need to come over here and then go to Active Reserve and then select Comrade and then select him. And then later on, like as you can see on the left here, bottom left, he has Comrade skill points. He has 15 points right now. As he gains more points, I can teach him more skills that will help me out, such as like Demon Flute, which will raise attack, Armor Flute, which will raise my armor, Antidote, which will cure poison, Health Flute, which will cure my health in the battle. Like, you don't want to rely on this stuff. It's just kind of an added bonus, like, as they use them. So you don't really want to rely on that too much, but, you know, it is a plus, especially once you, like, level up those skills. So, did I actually select him? Yes, I did. Okay, so now he's going to be accommodating me on my quests. And that is going to be the end of episode 2, guys. So, please, like I said, these beginning quests are going to be kind of boring, as I'm going to be showing off some of the different weapons, and then just kind of getting through the 1-star quests, which are really easy and really kind of boring to begin with. But as we get later on, it will get more interesting, I promise. But thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button on the video, comment. I will respond to any comments that are up there, any questions you might have, and also any recommendations on future Let's Play series or anything like that you guys want to see. I will consider them. Like I said, I'm going to be doing this for a while. I'm not sure how far I'm going to be doing. Maybe to low rank, or maybe just past low rank. I don't know if I'm going to get into high rank and G rank and stuff like that. But thank you so much for watching, guys. That is the end of episode 2. I will see you at the start of episode number 3. Take it easy.